many people are there?
It doesn't tell yet when you're this
None.
early. But I think 3.
Well, okay.
No, you can
Hello, wait, that's
tell,
just us.
I believe.
Aren't those 3 just us?
Yeah, wherever there's a little bit of technical difficulties, there's Christian on the right.
No, I got no idea what's
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah, this is having a lot of technical difficulties today. I think it's because of the the inauguration or something like that. I think we're having a little more technical difficulties, but
Yeah.
we're gonna try to get through it. Is everybody doing good? You doing good? Nice. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you for asking.
Nice. Yeah, we got this is Cameron right here, and this is Christian. So, and maybe got some other people coming on later in the show, perhaps. But for now, it's just them. And we may see Cameron soon if he turns his camera on. If he turns his camera on. Okay. And oh yeah, there he is.
Happy. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm currently at high school getting my children.
You mean
There you go.
brother and sister? Same thing, basically.
Sure.
Yeah, I guess if they're like really young, you could say that.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, and Jude is here welcoming us from the comments. He's saying welcome to StarForce 66. Saying hello everyone. Okay, so today the topic I titled the stream, "Who does the Darksaber belong to?" And this was actually chosen for us by Christian. So we're gonna each give our opinion on who we think the Darksaber belongs to, and then explain it if we want to, or just something like that to start off. So Christian, how would you want to start us off?
Sure, I could start us off. Well, first off, I kind of just want to talk about what the Darksaber is, besides one of the cooler lightsabers. So it is a lightsaber created by the Mandalorian Tar Vizsla. He was the first Mandalorian ever to become a part of the Jedi Order, inducted into the Order. Pretty much the first and the last. He created this saber. I can't remember if it was a certain kyber crystal that he used that created this appearance, but essentially this is a shorter lightsaber as opposed to the traditional lightsabers that you'd see in other episodes of Star Wars. It's also black, the Darksaber. Okay, yeah, show a good picture of it. Also, unlike the other lightsabers, this looks more like a traditional, just sword. You could call it a light sword, laser sword. George Lucas would say.
It has a blade. It has a blade. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Perfect. Very, very pretty. So as you can see, a very different hilt style. We have a slanted hilt guard. And as you can see, so the Darksaber is more like a black hole in the fact it draws in all surrounding light. So that's why you have that white on the outside of the blade. But
I didn't know that. That's cool.
It also has very strange properties in the aspect that anytime it comes in contact with an other lightsaber, they almost feel as if they're like magnetically attracted to one another. So it's a very strange lightsaber and has been in possession for the Mandalorians up until the Clone Wars. So I'll go ahead and say who I believe who is the rightful owner. I believe it's Rey. And I don't know if I should explain this real quick. So yeah, sure, I'm going to explain this. So according to the laws of inheritance for the Darksaber, there's only 2 ways that one could come to rightfully own it. And that would be to defeat the current owner, who is a rightful owner. So to defeat the current owner in combat, or to inherit it through, the bloodline. So with this being said, we all know that this passed down through the Vizsla clan from Tar Vizsla to his descendant Pre Vizsla, in the Clone Wars.
You said Rey.
who
I'm not
inherited-
saying the last name because she doesn't have one.
right? Rey Skywalker / Palpatine / whoever she wants to be.
Right.
So Pre Vizsla is the owner in the Clone Wars, who then is killed by Darth Maul. So then Darth Maul is the rightful
No,
owner. So
that's not
Darth
the last
Maul
name.
would be a key center point in, I think, this theory. So after Darth Maul rightfully owns it, now if you want to like questionably, it depends on your view of point of defeat in combat. If you want to say killed in battle, then Palpatine never rightfully owned the Darksaber. But if you want to say like bested in battle, then Palpatine would be the rightful owner. And so then if Palpatine was the rightful owner, and we know that he didn't die in Return of the Jedi, and Rey is, Palpatine's granddaughter, if you want to consider being just bested in battle as defeat, then Rey is the rightful owner. Otherwise, it's Luke Skywalker, who would have won it by both of those laws.
Ooh.
Luke. So either Luke or Rey. And the reason why I say Luke is because if you want to go the way of like killing the rightful owner of the Darksaber, then after Darth Maul still would have had it after his battle with Sidious in the Clone Wars. And then in the Rebels series, when Darth Maul confronts Obi-Wan and Obi-Wan kills Maul, Obi-Wan would have become the rightful owner of the Darksaber. Well, then in is The Empire Strikes Back or New Hope in which Darth Vader kills Obi-Wan? It's New Hope, right? I believe it's New Hope.
Yeah, right. Good. It's A New Hope, yeah. Can you not hear me?
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
I was getting some lag. Yeah, I can hear you now. But so then in A New Hope, when Darth Vader killed Obi-Wan, Darth Vader would have then become the rightful owner. And then
okay, good. Yeah, I don't know what's up with
according to the law of inheritance, Luke would have become the rightful owner after Darth Vader died. So either Luke or Rey, but it depends on your definition of defeat in combat. But either way, the Mando is not the rightful owner of the Darksaber.
Right. Okay, that's a really long explanation that you had.
Judah, I don't like nouns. I don't like English.
Because if you don't, I will be disappointed in you. Oh, well, I guess he's disappointed in you.
That's all right. I prefer verbs. Do you like verbs?
Verbs. I don't like either. I'm joking. I'm fine with either.
I prefer adverbs. No, I'm just kidding. So who do you believe it is, Cameron?
Cameron, you there? Hello? I'm sorry for putting you on the spotlight.
Cameron.
I have terrible quality.
I think he's having a little technical difficulties. I think he might
Cameron. All right,
be in a dead zone.
Well, you know.
Oh, wait, there he is. Well, you know. All I heard was, well, you know.
What do you know?
All right, you got to take Judah's advice, though. Make sure you have your filter on. I don't think his camera's on.
All right, River, who do you think it is? I mean, StarForce.
Yeah, I'll go with them. Okay. My opinion is I think it would be Palpatine because, well, remember that fight from the Clone Wars, right? When Darth Maul fought and Savage Opress fought Palpatine, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
I just see staring because he defeated Darth Maul. And Darth Maul didn't die, but he probably could have. He probably could have killed him, but he didn't. But I think it's the same way he defeated him. So technically, if Palpatine could have took the Darksaber then, but he chose not to.
So that's why that's why I'm not for sure. It really depends on your definition of defeat, like you're saying, because I don't know. I feel like most of this theory is based on what your definition is of defeat, because I feel like since the law states that the one has to be defeated in combat, I feel like they have to be killed. Because if it was simply just, I feel like if it was simply just to best them, they would have said to be bested in combat. Because I mean, these are warriors, so they would have clearly stated to be bested in combat. But since they said defeated, I think the rightful owner has to be killed for that person to win the Darksaber.
Because that's what happened to Pre-Vizsla. Maul killed him.
Mm-hmm. Maul killed him.
So Maul definitely has the right to it, and that's why he ruled Mandalore. So I guess if Maul. So my question was, I still am not 100% sure about this, but how could Sabine, or how could Bo-Katan just accept the Darksaber from Sabine? Is there like a story behind that or something?
So I'm not really for sure what the story is, but even when Bo-Katan had it, she was not truly the rightful ruler of Mandalore due to the fact it still would have been Darth Maul's, because in the Rebels series, when Sabine took it from Dathomir from Maul and his possessions, and then took it back to her mother, and her mother asked how she got it, she had told her she has no claim to it. So Sabine wasn't even the rightful owner, and so then when she gave it to Bo-Katan, it wasn't even really hers. So the whole Darksaber theory of Mando having it in the Mandalorian, it's not true.
Okay.
So even though that was a very good fight scene in at the end of season 2, Mando is still not the rightful owner. Actually, the rightful owner walked in at the end and took his child. So
who you saying in the Mandalorian? Who really is the rightful owner at the timeline of the Mandalorian?
I believe that the law states that the one for them to be defeated in combat, that means that one has to be killed. So therefore, because of that, I believe it's Luke and not Rey. I mean, I could go back.
I don't understand. Hold on. Repeat that.
Okay, so
I don't know if
I mean, what don't you get? The fact that Luke has it, and
why should Luke have it?
Okay, so as I mentioned, the 2 rules, and so since Obi-Wan killed Darth Maul, and then Darth Vader killed Obi-Wan, but then due to the other law inheritance of your father dying, since Darth Vader would have been the rightful ruler or the rightful owner, because he died, it would have come to Luke.
The descendant. Okay. Why not Leia, though?
Yeah, to a descendant. Well, either of them would actually have the rightful claim to it because of it being a descendant. But I think due to the fact that it would fall to, I don't know. Well, who was born first? Was it Leia or was it Luke?
All right, I just watched Revenge of the Sith. It was Luke, I think.
Was Luke born first? Then I believe it would go to the firstborn. I'm not for sure.
Right, I remember that.
But I think it just falls to one of the descendants, but I'm not for sure if it's supposed to be like the leader of that clan. I don't exactly know how it went from Tar Vizsla to Pre Vizsla, but yeah, Luke Luke would have been the
And just
rightful
proceed
owner.
that Cameron. Okay, Luke's the rightful owner.
Yep.
Nice.
Which I think would be
Well,
interesting, because to see Luke wield the Darksaber would be...
that would be awesome. What if he had a Darksaber
Yeah.
in his hand here, and then he had his lightsaber, and then he would just have like this new fighting style? Man, that would be cool.
That'd be awesome.
I don't know if they would actually do that, but
So I have a green beard and a beret.
yeah. All right, Cameron. He had the he crashed. I don't think his car crashed, but his internet crashed. So
I
he's
hope your car didn't crash.
yeah. He said he'll jump on when he gets home. So I don't know how long that'll be, but he had to pick up his siblings. He said children, siblings. I think they're very young.
His kid brother and sister.
Yeah. Okay. Well, the Darksaber. Yeah. So you okay?
So many people are confused about how Moff Gideon would have gotten it. So I believe Moff Gideon was actually involved in the Purge of Mandalore. So if Bo-Katan Kryze actually left it on Mandalore, it would have been very easy for Moff Gideon to just find it. So I think it's very simple in the way that it ended up in Moff Gideon's possession. Whether that's true or not, it really doesn't matter, because none of them can claim that sword. So the reason why claim is such an important part of this is because just like a Jedi is bonded to their lightsaber, because I mean we've seen other Jedi use other people's lightsabers. I mean, when Obi-Wan used Qui-Gon's to cut Darth Maul in half, when Obi-Wan
I remember episode 2. Yeah, they gave Anakin a green one, right?
Yeah, they give Anakin a green one. Obi-Wan uses one of Asajj Ventress's lightsabers against Maul and Savage, and so many times throughout the series, Obi-Wan has a habit of using other people's lightsabers.
Yeah, he keeps Anakin's and all. Yeah,
but they always go back to their lightsabers. So the same goes for the Darksaber. Whoever is the rightful claim usually bonds with it more than, say, just anyone who just picks it up. But the reason why the Darksaber is so important, and this was very clearly evident in season 2 of Mandalorian, is that whoever has the rightful claim to it has the right to rule Mandalore. So whether they're Mandalorian or not, as long as they have claim to it, they can do whatever they want on Mandalore. Which is why we see in season 2 that Darth Maul was taking over Mandalore. But it also kind of shows how the Mandalorians' respect for their culture or for their heritage and stuff like that isn't as strong as it once was, because in Rebels, the clans wouldn't have, if they would have known the laws and would have known that Sabine hadn't earned it rightfully, then Bo-Katan wouldn't have been the ruler of Mandalore. It still would have been Darth Maul. But
yeah,
I don't know. It would be interesting to see what they continue to do with the Darksaber.
Definitely.
So
yeah,
what were you gonna say? I interrupted you.
Well, I was just gonna say, do you think Moff Gideon actually defeated Bo-Katan in battle, or like with
No, I don't. See, I don't think.
Because, I mean, the way they set it up,
it would, because I mean, the only way to really fight someone with that saber is to either A, have another lightsaber, or to have a staff made of pure Beskar, which we obviously know that Moff Gideon wouldn't have had, but who knows? See, but it would be interesting to see if in season 3, if Bo-Katan and Mando fight for it. Because that Mando obviously doesn't want it, but I mean, it belongs to Judah. Oh, thanks, Judah, for clearing that up.
Earlier that Moff Gideon is his father, so I guess
Moff Gideon is his father. Okay, that's great.
But then how would, if he is this is kind of confusing because Moff Gideon didn't die.
That's true. So see, that's what I mean. It really depends on like your definition of those rules of what counts as inheriting it through bloodline and what counts as defeat. So the whole kind of rules behind the Darksaber is kind of iffy, but still a very cool weapon. I actually read something the other day that said that they might bring back another weapon from Star Wars that's actually more powerful than
What is it?
The Darksaber. So I'm not for sure if you've heard this or not. But they are trying to figure out a way to introduce the dagger of Mortis, or the Mortis dagger, from the 3 episodes in the Clone Wars. Have you heard anything about that?
I'm trying to think. I don't think I have.
Okay, so do you remember what it is?
What was it again?
Okay, so it's it was the Mortis dagger, or the dagger of Mortis. You remember the whole Mortis episodes, the father, the son, the daughter.
What dagger? Oh,
Yeah.
I haven't heard anything about that recently. No.
Yeah. So I think it just came out earlier this week. So it's an article stating that they're trying to figure out how to bring this in, and the reason being is, we've heard since the end of Rise of Skywalker that they're trying to figure out ways to bring in the world between worlds, and so there's the person who wrote this article is thinking that they may bring this in. Ooh, videos. Dropped a hint for all those listening. Go watch that video. I haven't watched it yet. We can all watch it together.
What are you talking about?
You said you had a video coming out about that.
Oh, right. Yeah. Tomorrow I have a video scheduled about how the world between worlds is going to change a lot of things. It's about a 4 or 5 minute video. So if you want to, if you want to see that, it's going to be interesting. Oh my gosh.
That would be good. So they think. See, Biden doesn't have claim to the Darksaber. It's really Darth Maul. So Darth Maul should be running the country.
Biden doesn't have claim to the Darksaber. Did you just see him walking on stage with the Darksaber and just ignites it and with Trump?
That'd be
that would be an amazing movie if someone filmed
SNL
that.
scare.
The better question is why Cameron is a moderator. Because what? Somebody asked why you were a moderator. Oh, I just made y'all because I knew y'all in person. So yeah, so I.
Hey Judah, you got any Star Wars questions? Give me just a bunch of impromptu questions. I want to see if I can answer them. We'll see if me and River can answer them. I'm sorry, not River. StarForce. StarForce.
Yeah, you keep on saying River. It's okay.
Who's River? I don't know a River.
Have you seen my fan film yet? Actually, speaking of that,
your what?
Have you seen my fan film?
Oh no, I haven't.
You haven't? Okay, you want to watch that in a few minutes?
Sure, we can watch that.
Okay, Judah.
What is the Darksaber? It's a lightsaber that is dark. Simple as that. No, I'm just kidding. So essentially, it's just a lightsaber with a different design. So that it's got a black blade. Very simple. It's the only one in existence that I believe exists. So very cool weapon.
Okay, someone said hi and subscribed. Okay, cool. That's not really a question. I will tax a 100%. Oh man. Oh wait. How did Palps survive? There's a question.
Oh, okay. That's a great question, actually. So,
how did Palpatine survive?
So, in the extended universe, in the comics, after Return of the Jedi, we know that. Okay, I can't remember who exactly this was, but someone had discovered a lab full of clones of Darth Sidious. So, if you recall back to, I believe it was Episode 3, in which Palpatine was talking about Darth Plagueis the Wise, and that there's some dark side abilities that some consider to be unnatural. He was actually referring to the process of transferring himself into a clone. So this is the
Right.
process that he underwent after he had died. So most likely he had just a bunch of clones stored somewhere, and right before he finished falling, he could have transferred his life force, I guess, into another clone. And we also know that's the case because in Rise of Skywalker we see a bunch of clones of Snoke. So we know Palpatine had several clones by then. So that is how Mr. Palp survived. When he had children, I don't know, but I don't want to know that. So don't ask that question.
Okay.
But I believe he transferred to a clone right before he
That's
fell.
what I think.
So,
Because what we saw from The Mandalorian season 2, we saw how Palpatine
I completely forgot about those clones.
I don't know what they were. They look like Snoke to me, kind of.
Did they look like Snoke? I think they were trying to redo what they did in the Force Unleashed video games, in which they were trying to make Force sensitive clones to have like a Sith army or something. I don't know. Or maybe they were trying to figure out clones for Palpatine. See, I wish there was more information about that. That's pretty great. That'd be really cool. Does that answer your question, Russian man?
Maybe because Moff Gideon. I have a feeling.
I'm sorry. Say that again.
Gideon. I had a feeling Moff Gideon was working. Yeah, does it? I mean, yeah, I don't think he's the highest. Either if it was Thrawn or if it was secretly Palpatine.
What's the question?
If it was Thrawn or Palpatine, what do you think too?
Oh, like who was the
maybe
like highest ranking member or something?
Good. Is it good?
No, you're still kind of breaking up.
Hello?
Hello. Yeah, I can hear you, but
staring at me. And about yeah, right. Grand Admiral or yeah.
So I think it's actually Grand Admiral Thrawn, not Moff Gideon. So it's either Grand Moff Tarkin or it's Grand Admiral Thrawn. It's one of the two. I think they're pretty equal.
Man.
You know, kind of like, you know, how like a general in the Army and an admiral in the Navy kind of thing. You know, they're both high-ranking members of kind of like the same equivalent. But one's over the Navy, one's over the Army. So I think that's how that goes. Is it my internet that's acting slow?
Okay.
What's going on here?
They catch up with some questions here. No, it's mine for sure. Don't worry.
See, questions start coming across for me.
I was texting.
Harrison Ford is my father.
I don't want to spoil.
That's not fair.
I don't think huh?
Is Darth Vader everyone's father? I think that's fair.
Oh yeah, I'm not there yet. He blocked. Oh, here's a question: who is Harrison Ford? He's Han Solo. All right, here's one.
No,
what's going to happen
to Thrawn? Harrison Ford. What's going to happen to Thrawn? Ooh, that, you know what? I'm not for sure. That'd be really cool to see him come back and say, like,
I think he's going to be the new
series
Thanos of Star Wars. That's what
the new Thanos of Star Wars.
Yeah, that would be like.
I think Thrawn's still alive for sure. I think Thrawn's still alive due to his name drop in The Mandalorian. So I wouldn't be surprised if Ezra's still alive. And there's still rumors going on about there being a sequel to the Rebel series, so maybe Thrawn will show up in that. I think so. Anyone know about that?
Man, that was a while ago when that first happened.
Yeah, I don't know if that's still happening.
Okay. Let me see. Harrison Ford. Oh, here's another question. What is the Death Star?
What is the Death Star? So it's a giant moon-sized super weapon that uses kyber crystals to create a giant laser that can blow up planets. Simple as that.
Perfect.
But there's two of them.
Analog. That was a great
What?
explanation.
Imagine what would happen if both Death Stars existed at the same time.
How? Oh, that would be a good what if. I have a good what if coming soon, probably the next week or so. It's going to be called what would happen if Darth Vader time traveled? Like remember when Ezra pulled Ahsoka out of the War Between Worlds?
Oh,
What would
yeah,
happen
yeah.
what happened if Darth Vader pulled on to Ahsoka or something like that and he went into War Between Worlds as well? Like what time period would he choose to go to? That's something I wanted to make.
Yeah.
But yeah. Next question. What is a
What is a Jedi? He's a space wizard. Yep, space wizard.
Well, next is what is the Force?
Exactly. If both Death Stars exist at the same time, there'd be no rebellion. Only if Emperor Palpatine thought of that sooner.
Yeah. Right. Is Darth Vader everyone's father? Oh my gosh, we're only here. No. The answer is no. I knew that one.
He should.
You should be. Smart I can't say that. Analogy. I don't know how to say that.
Analogy.
Analogy. Yeah, I know it's horrible.
Analogy. Smart analogy person who's streaming with River.
Streaming with River. Yeah. Do you want to say your name, or do you want to keep it aside?
No, that's not important.
Your name's not important.
It's already bad. People see my face, but
I think he means a
Darksaber. That would be awesome. It should belong to Kit Fisto.
Man.
See, but the Kit Fisto's dead, so who? Kit Fisto's the real chosen one.
Force is what gives the Jedi his power.
You don't say, Ben.
You don't say, Ben. Yeah. Here, let me see. I think there's somebody coming. All right, never mind. It's good. Kit Fisto's the real chosen one. What if Kit Fisto was a chosen one? That would be funny.
That would be cool. He'd probably do a lot better job than Anakin did.
Anakin did a good job. What do you mean? He did everything right. Right? Right?
You mean like mass murder, genocide of an entire religion?
He ended up doing good overall. Like, who would have done worse?
The men and the women and the children. Who would have done better?
Yeah.
Ooh. So, like, who would have done better, Kit Fisto or Anakin?
Yeah, or anybody. Yeah.
See, I don't know how to answer that, because when you think of the chosen one was supposed to bring balance, and so Anakin did that, but Kit Fisto, he was very much into. If Kit Fisto was the chosen one, the story would have ended at Phantom Menace. Probably.
And now, let me see here. Any other questions? We are taking any comments or questions or anything like that. Where have you been, Christian? We haven't had you as a guest for a while, haven't we? Right?
Yeah, I've just been busy.
A while, right? Been busy. School and all. Yeah, I've been busy. School too.
We're going to need a bigger boat.
Nice. And then we're going to have somebody else. Let me see. Oh, am I frozen? Can you hear me good? Maybe.
Oh, thank you, Hugo Fang. You'll resubscribe. Okay, that's pretty nice. Jenna will not take your taxes.
Wow, what's your thoughts on the? What's your thoughts on the sequel trilogy, Christian?
For what? For are we talking about like the
probably just like
trilogy, which is a sequel, or we talked about like the original sequels, or we talked about like the sequels?
Probably 7, 8, 9.
I believe that. Just overall.
Right.
See, I believe like the sequel trilogy is the worst trilogy. I agree with everyone else that was just totally ridiculous. and that it was. I feel like if they would have done that, but made it closer to the extended universe of what happened afterwards, I feel like it would have been better. What's your thoughts on the socioeconomic status of the world? I can't answer that, Judah. I keep my thoughts to myself.
Qualified to answer.
So thoughts on the sequel trilogy? I feel like
it could have been better.
Worst. I feel like if they would have put Solo in a trilogy, like 3 solos, I think it would have been better than that one.
Seriously? What about 3 movies just focused on Luke Skywalker? Which was
Trump or Biden? I'd have to say Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Oh yeah, I don't know why though. What kind of question is that?
I feel like the sequels are well-made movies, well-produced and acted, but very lazy. Right? Yeah, I agree.
The acting good. I like the acting. I like the music. The music was awesome. For me,
John Williams.
Like racing was very nice. Yeah, he did a great job.
Let's keep it civil. I'm sorry, Judah.
I'm sorry. Oh man. Yeah, I think we're gonna be let me see here. Great answer. Lol. Lol. I hate saying lol outside. Like normal.
Lol. Lollipop.
No. That is an amazing question. Best we've had. You know.
Any other questions?
Well, I think that's good for the questions. If you want to, wait, are you sure you haven't seen my fan film yet? So you're being completely honest.
Yeah, I am completely and totally honest.
All right. Well, I guess we don't have many questions now. We're into with this last one here. Who is your favorite character by Russian Man?
Who is my favorite character? Darth Revan.
Darth Revan. Okay.
Darth Revan.
Good option. I think he probably wanted us to say Grogu, but Darth. If you get it, no, maybe. Okay. Darth Revan. I don't know much about him actually, so it's interesting.
He's a very interesting character. So, great, very interesting story. So,
Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay. Yeah.
Definitely read about him.
All right, I will.
Very interesting, especially when it comes to the Force and things about that. What about Star Wars makes you happy? What makes me happy about it? The fact that it seems it just grabs your attention. The good, the bad, the light, the dark, the whole shebang. I mean, I kind of like it. Let's watch the fan film. I agree. Let's get to it.
All right. Yeah, my favorite character is probably Luke or Anakin. I would say. We'll be watching your career with Gresham now. I would assume.
Judah, keep it civil.
Oh, Revan's so cool, but no Jedi and Sith. Right? Yeah, Revan is Sith and Jedi. I forgot about that.
Well, see, if you actually read about him, you'll also find out that there was 2 Revans at one point. But that's all I'm going to say. All right, let's watch this fan film.
Yeah. All right, I'm pulling it up right now, actually. So, do you want to see it with a? Ooh, wait a second. I think I don't have to get it when it. Oh, okay. I got a good idea. And I just got to make sure this is the final version. Okay, it is. Well, it's about 10 minutes long, so sit back and relax. Let me see here. All right, about to sneeze. Yeah, once I sneeze, it's all good. Thank you. Okay. Pulling it up. Sorry, I'm having a little. All right, Cameron's gonna be on in just a few minutes, so maybe you'll get on halfway through the thing. Just let me know. Can you see it good? Is it good?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let me know if you can hear it as well. part I was gonna add.
No talking.
Huh? No talking. Okay. I'll save it for the end. Ooh, there we go. Now it's not a good time to eat chips.
You didn't bring me snacks.
The music's a little over-exaggerated.
Why are you here?
Your face.
I ask you again, why are you here?
My name is Ezra. Please don't hurt me.
I won't hurt you unless you tell me why are you here.
I'm just searching the woods back here.
Why?
My parents were taken away by the Empire when I was just 7 years old. I've been searching for them ever since. You know what? I don't have to tell you this.
Wait, I know exactly how you feel.
Yeah?
Yes, my parents were also taken away by the Empire when I was very young as well. Trust me, I do understand.
Okay, so what do you want?
I can help you.
Oh, please. I've looked 8 years for my parents. How can you help me?
Well, I found this.
What is that?
It's a tracker.
Tracker?
Yes, this will lead us to the Empire.
Okay, wait, how do you know that?
I saw a stormtrooper near town, and he dropped it somehow, so I picked it up and ran away with it. I ran here so they wouldn't see me.
Just because a stormtrooper had it doesn't mean it'll lead right back to a ship. Just be somebody tracking something, or even someone.
It's still worth a shot. Even if it's not a tracker to a ship, it's still a tracker to something that the Empire wants, and I don't like the Empire, so I'm going where this takes me. It's worth a shot, right?
Well, what do I have to lose?
Do you know where you're going?
Oh, yeah.
Alright, let's go. Getting close.
You sure?
Yes.
Here we go.
Welcome, young ones. I have been expecting you.
Yeah, that was. Alright, that ending was, I had to tell you that when it's over. Just Here we go. This is my favorite part coming up.
Lord Vader. Yes, Master. Tell one of your inquisitors to go to Lothal. He will have a surprise awaiting for him there. As you wish.
Alright, so yeah, the rest is just credits. I don't know if you want to see that. You there?
Yeah. So I don't recall in Star Wars there ever being a like ending credit scenes or anything. So
Well, what about The Mandalorian?
see, but okay, I guess you're right.
Yeah. Or I actually had done this before The Mandalorian came out, so I may have had some secret intel or something. I guess. But yeah,
That was
I did
pretty
that-
creative, actually. I do have to admit that was pretty good. So
do you understand like what here? I don't know, I'll cut this down. You really want to hear Anakin's betrayal?
no, I'm good.
It's like a remastered version of it, so there's no copyright, so don't worry. I would just have this up on the screen. So anyway, that last scene was, I explained this in the other videos I did, but it's basically, do you remember the beginning of Star Wars Rebels? How where Darth Vader tells the Grand Inquisitor to go to find the young.
Yeah, to go to the Thal, or to go find the child.
Right.
Or
Right. So
Ezra.
that's what I'm trying to explain that Palpatine. That he said, "This is my master's command," and so yeah, that's basically right before it. So the next episode is going to be taking place immediately after this, I believe. So, and it's going to, and the tracker leads to. Yeah, I'm not going to say. That would basically be spoiling it. If I say
No spoilers. So
right, but
I guess we have to wait for the May 30th.
And May 30th, you can see to finish the episode 2 of that, and it's going to be longer. I'm going to say that. I have it planned. The script is definitely longer than this episode.
Very nice, very nice.
Yeah, but in the meantime, I have another fan film. That's not about Ezra Bridger. That I have been teasing a little, but I'm working on 2 things right now. One, the trailer for is going to be on Martin from Studios, which is my non-Star Wars channel, but it's basically like The Office, but like I don't know, like about me. I don't know how to explain it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sounds interesting. So
it's gonna be pretty funny. It's me and my sister are the main characters, and it's kind of like she's the ultimate bad evil guy or something. So basically, yeah.
Gotcha.
And the trailer I was going to do the trailer when it comes out. I don't know if it'll come out either today or tomorrow, but that's what I'm thinking. It would come out.
Very nice.
Either today or tomorrow, yeah. And the trailer for my other fan film, probably like a month or so, and it'll probably release in let me think, soon, definitely soon, like March, maybe March or April.
Gotcha. So what do we talk about next week? Because I will have to sign off soon. So leave it in the comments of what we should talk about next week, and then I will have to say goodbye, unfortunately.
Yeah, we've had busy people in comments. We've had a lot of people talking in the comments. Now we're getting Cameron back on. I believe he probably got back home, if I'm not mistaken.
There, Cameron could take my spot. The good-looking one takes my spot.
Right. Well, as long as we can hear him. I'm not sure if he can. So yeah, what should we talk about?
What shall we talk about next week? Do we want something involving the Force? Do we want something involving a specific character? Do we want to talk opinions? Do we want to talk about legends?
My question is, what the heck did I miss?
What?
What did I miss?
I believe I was going to talk about, there was something I had, me and Ian, I think, we had planned to talk about what if Marvel and Star Wars combined. So
That's an interesting topic.
Didn't they do that? I thought that was a crossover.
Huh? Oh, it wasn't?
I thought that was a crossover. Yeah, I'm pretty sure Star Wars and Marvel already did a crossover. Like, they did crossover comics.
Comics, yeah, but like, what if like the next movie we see?
Oh, you're saying like
Thor
a movie crossover.
Iron Man. Love.
Oh, gotcha.
That would be kind of weird, but you know. Yeah. All right.
Yeah, there was a, so it said so I looked up Star Wars Marvel crossover. For the first time, it will entail a crossover between Marvel Comics, who published the main Star Wars comic book line, and IDW, who published the kids comic Star Wars line. It's crossover being launched by Marvel writer Charles Soule, though not through the comics but by a novel.
Okay. Cool. All right. So
I don't know if that's an upcoming project or what, but all right. I will have to go. Leave in the comments. Leave in the comments what you guys want. 2 minutes?
Yeah, because I got to go get food and use the restroom or washroom, however you say it. And then when I come back, you can go. How about that?
All right. That sounds good.
And in the meantime,
what if Iron Man had a lightsaber? See, that would be really cool because then all he had. Oh, okay. I can't remember the who it was, but a Sith had a suit that was very similar to what that would kind of be like. So essentially, what he had is all over his arms, his knee, I think a few other places. He had maybe a couple few inch little like lightsabers, almost like knives that would stick out in certain places. And so I would assume it'd be very similar to
right?
that. No, I don't think it
Not
was Revan.
No, I gotta refresh my memory on Legends. I don't know everything. I know like.
I can't remember who did it. I came across it one time. Here, do some quick research. See, but I feel like if Iron Man had a lightsaber, it'd be very similar to that. But also, who knows? Maybe like Iron Man could improve the lightsaber, so it'd be like better or something. So here, I'm going to ask a quick question. If you were a Jedi or a Sith, would you rather focus on your lightsaber skills or Force abilities?
If I was
Force
Jedi,
abilities.
Force abilities?
Yeah.
Because if
100%.
you lose your lightsaber, you're almost completely useless.
Yeah.
Because there's so much more you can like.
Well,
Example, but then again, you could be like Maul. I remember when he challenged Pre Vizsla, he used all his skills in the Force to prove that he was a vigilant fighter. So it's a 50-50. It depends on the person.
See, me personally, I'd go kind of like the way of Darth Triah and use my Force to use lightsabers. So I personally use both. So that I'm just standing here like 20 feet away, wielding 4 lightsabers, just throwing them at this person with the Force.
I mean, you can't be like Darth Plagueis, the Wise, where he achieved immortality.
Did he though? Because he died. So.
Well, because of his successor.
That's right. Stinking Darth Sidious. Anyways,
Yeah.
all right. It was good to join. I'll see you all next week.
Yeah,
there we go.
Sure. All right, so now I think we're about to answer this question. There you go. All right, there goes Christian. Okay.
The internet cut out.
Internet cut out. Oh man, I got bad internet too. Can you close the door and everything? Leave me be, please. Can you go? I gotta. All right, there we go. Sorry, everybody. I got my sister. Okay, the next question I believe is by the Russian man, the famous Russian man. Oh, wait, Cameron, are you there? Can you hear me?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me? Maybe.
Yeah.
Yes. No. Maybe so. Perhaps. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Hold on. Sorry. Just got some food. As you can see. If you could use 3 Force abilities, what would you choose?
Push, pull, just the generic ones. I mean, think if you just have the generics, you'll be ahead of everyone else. I don't know. I mean, you can go for lightning, but apparently that's genetic. Thanks to the sequels. Or, I mean, it's interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
Know. You got any more questions? That's fine.
Yeah, maybe we can do this another time. But I think we had you on for good. Maybe we can end about the hour mark. Oh wait, there we go. Yeah. I'm at about the hour mark on the podcast. So you got any final things you want to say?
streaming and driving isn't the best.
Yeah, I agree.
Yes.
Well, thank you everybody for joining us. Had a good time during the podcast with people, and it's gonna end now. So 3, goodbye. May the force be with you.